Hi friends, it's Michelle from Michelle Perquette Studio. So I wanted to share some art journal layering techniques that I used in this week's Jesus Girl painting. And if you're wondering what a Jesus Girl is, I have an intro video on my homepage that will tell you the story of how I came up with the name. And I have to apologize for the big band-aid on my hand. I know it looks awful, but I just didn't want you to see my big cut on my hand. So sorry about that. So I was back inside my Stampington magazine again to create this page. This is the fall 2022 issue, and they have lots of decorative papers to use for art journaling. So I just like painting right on top and right inside of the magazine instead of tearing out the pages and using them in my journal. And I don't know what it is about painting this way, but I feel like I paint so much looser, and also I just don't have to worry about what colors to start with because there's already quite a few colors on the page. And so there was some pale green, olive green, and some aqua brown and burnt sienna colors. So I already had a starting point, and so I'm not staring at a blank white page because that can be a little intimidating sometimes, because there's already a layer there. So I added some of those colors for the first layer, but I didn't cover up all of the leaves and lettering on the paper because I wanted some of those to show through on the top layers. Normally I cover most of it up with paint, but I really like the leaves and the branches on this paper. So I lightly sketched in my Jesus Girl first on top of the paint. And then since some of the leaves were still showing through under her hair and all around the painting, I left them in and sketched in their shapes, and then kept adding layers of color of paint on the leaves. And I added some simple flower shapes and then some pink chunky glitter. And I really had to restrain myself because I love my pink glitter, and it's been a long time since I used it. So I think I did pretty well with not covering the whole page with it, which I really wanted to. Also, I kept my paper color palette, and I added the word dream on top of it with a brown colored pencil, and I cut that out and pasted it on the page as well. So you'll see at the end the close-up photos with all the layers of color and details on the leaves that I started on the first layer of the magazine page design. So I hope you'll enjoy this week's video, and please say hello in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. God bless.